Your planes are used for anti-tank guns, but what happens when there's towers and anti-airs in the way? We'll take this base for example. How do you use your planes to effectively get through that? Well, for this base, I'm honestly probably gonna just sit on the bottom. But we have to worry about this guy and this guy in the way for us to plow through the base like this. So, you know, there's gonna be a tower here and an anti-air here and another tower here. So what I can do is I can let my heavy tanks take on these guys here, so we'll do that all together. I'll explain it as I go, because I'm not sure I can get this one in time. We'll go ahead and give them some time here. Then I can send in for this guy, kill him immediately, and then it'll automatically kill this guy. And we can send in for these guys. Now we're in a really good position where we can make choices on how we want to play this out. The heavy tanks are going to be fine until about this area here. So what I need to do is I need to take care of these two, and then this as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send for the right side to kill off the anti-air and... Okay, that's fair, that's good. And then for the left side we'll do the exact same thing. So 1 2 1 2. Music a little bit. Wonderful. And now what we have is we've opened the path up for heavy tanks to kind of move through this base. So this guy, I'm gonna wait for this tower to fall here on the left side, and then for you. Now this top side has a lot of anti-air. What I'm gonna have to do here is I'm gonna rally you. Bam. I'm gonna drop a heal because I have no other way of doing that. And so that's just an entry level, like how you would do this or that. Heal's really good there, but it's fine. So what I could do is I could try playing these guys here. I have a rally ready here, so I'll use my rally on this guy. Okay, kills the anti-air, but doesn't really accomplish much because that anti-air being there, not being there, since there was a hole in there's a gap in the wall. That's probably like not the best way to plane there, but it's fine. Let me kill this guy. They're gonna kill that, so I'm gonna use planes to kill off the factory tank. So 1 2 3, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill this guy here. Have the music a little bit louder, that'd be fine. Would be okay with that. All the Sams are popped, thank god. Alright, so this will be a really good base to learn your limits. So, I'm looking at which side I want to start. I'm looking at where all the towers are. There is a Versailles on the bottom. I'm thinking about a corner start, or maybe like a... Where's the castle? It's in the middle. I think I'll start on the right side. And the right side is because we have all of this here, and so I could essentially drop like this with my heavy tanks. So I could drop like this, and we can force in. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send one plane, and these will take two, these will take two, these will take one again. So 1 1. And now, what I want to look towards is we have time. Like, you can see these guys are going to get through this and everything. They're going to have time. So I'm going to start playing these guys here, because I think I can actually do that. Speed rally. So this is me going ahead of time. Kind of planing ahead of time. 1 2 1 2. Now I can start working on this. The castle's still there, but the castle's not really doing... It's only doing single target damage. And the anti-airs just do a lot more damage. That's why I prioritize them. I'm gonna take this guy out, take this guy out here. Do 1 2 like this, and just try to kill all that. I don't think I can rally on anything here, nope. Actually rally on this guy, they both die. Send 2 planes in down here. The castle's gonna die in a second here because what we're gonna do is we're gonna plane the castle. Actually, we're not. We're gonna plane this guy and then we're gonna plane the castle. Okay, gotta be watching the factories. Make sure that nothing's coming out of the factories just yet. I do need to start cleanup, and I will start right here. 3. This guy should be dead with 3. Yeah. Drop 1 here. Pop factory should be an MK3. Rally in that. Okay, 3 for this atomic mortar. Yeah, should get very, very low. Yeah. Okay. Gonna send in for this readout, and at this point we're cleaning up, but what I really want to focus on, actually, this guy's not gonna go for it. I'm gonna send my planes in over here. No one's gonna go for this oil, so to send my planes anywhere else, which is gonna be a waste of time, because like all the tanks are drifting towards this direction. So to have planes come in here and kill this means that these tanks won't have to double back over, and then you have to send your planes in later. So this is an efficient way to clean up. Drop 3 here to kill, destroy, GG. Base to hit as well. Okay, so for this base layout, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the approach of probably gonna drop all along the left side here. Actually, I'll drop 3 and 3. I think that'll be better for me. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna plane this with 2 planes, I'm gonna plane this with 2 planes, and then I'm gonna plane this guy with 1, and then send another one here, and that'll open up these 3 without me taking a lot of damage from anti-airs. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm actually gonna plane this one here. Fine. Because the heavy tanks are a lot closer to it, so I don't need to send but like 1 plane, it's fine. Oh, don't hit the that plane got hit by the that sucks. I was hoping that would not happen, but rally. You need to rally, make sure you're rallying. Okay, so now we're looking at this right side. I'm pretty sure the planes are gonna come from the bottom for this, so I'm gonna go and send him in. And then I'm gonna go for the anti-air here. Yep. The reason I'm gonna go for the anti-air right there is anti-airs deal way more damage than towers do, and I plan on taking those towers out on the right side as well. Planes. Before I do that, I'm gonna take out this guy, and I'm gonna pin this guy with 3. It'll kill those 2 instantly. Oh, it should have killed the one behind it, but it's fine. Okay. Now we need to do a speed rally, so just pick that guy up. And then I'm gonna plane you. You're dead. Into 1. Now we notice that over here is a factory, and over here is a factory. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's got a level 3 bunker, so at least a heavy tank MK3 is gonna come out. This guy right here with this HP bar can take out this, and he can take out this. I don't think he can handle this one though, so I'm gonna have to plane that. Oh, that's fine. So what you can do is, the way that spawning works from resistance buildings is, let me lower the music. Whatever kills it is what the, you know, the spawn troops target. So if you grab a rifle guy or a heavy infantry and drop it on my factory, and he does the killing blow on the factory, then the heavy tank targets that infantry. And so what you can do is you can save 1 hit on your heavy tanks, and you can give your planes enough time to come off rotation, and you can send your planes in for it. And that's why you see me doing that a lot. Also, let's explain it as I go. I like this base layout. It seems like he's got all the stuff in the middle, so I'm actually going to show you guys how I do this. I'm going to start on the left top here, so I'm going to go like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you hit a barbed wire. Wonderful. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to send 3 in for this guy. He needs to die instantly. I'm not dealing with that spawn. Do as you come in here. Wonderful. Level. Wow, look at this plane just... Dang, this plane just took all those Sams. God. Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. So I'm gonna send 1 plane in here, kills all these guys instantly. Then 2 planes here. Then 1 plane, and remember, we have the last plane has like literally no HP. So we're not gonna drop him in. You gotta know your rotations like that. So then what we do is we have that speed rally, 2, We have one. All right, all the heavy or the anti-tank guns are destroyed. Now we count how many sand batteries that we popped. We popped 1, 2, 3. So I can send my planes into this stuff here. But I could also let my heavy tanks run through it because the thing is these are like small boxes, right? You can see how these are. That means that there's no traps here. So my heavy tanks just, you know, group together like the way they are right now. They're just gonna kill everything as they munch through. Yeah, it's like, you know, so all I gotta do is be careful here. Okay, you're low. So I have time. I'm gonna come in here and pop these two. 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2. Remember, the last plane is very weak. Don't send him out. You could probably send him out in this corner, but I still don't know where the 4th sand battery is. Yeah, I don't know. We have a tank here who's extremely low. So what I need to do is make sure that he's covered. I don't want to drop a heal, and I'm okay if he dies, but normally you'd want to drop a heal here. 1, 2. Okay, and then you want to drop a bazooka down here to clean up. That's a pretty heavy building right there. 1, 2, 1. Just making sure that you still have that one plane you can't use because he's weak. And, yeah, you don't know where that Sam is. So you lose 2 guys you killed from artifacts, which is like, most of you probably aren't going to have that, but even if you could find an artifact that has like 6% or 11% fighter hit points, just one, and you rank that up to like 15%, that's better than nothing. I mean, obviously, but you can work with that. So for these kinds of bases here, I like to start on the bot. Like, I like to start and run the side. One thing that you want to make sure is you see the factory right here. You want to see what level his bunkers are. So he's got level 2 bunkers, which means that heavy tank MK2s. I know my tanks can take out a heavy tank MK2 with no problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and start like this. This is my, find a little gap here. Gonna plane in, and I'm gonna just go over and just plane a bunch of stuff, just because I can abuse the health on my planes right now. So this is me knowing that I can abuse that HP. Okay. Now this plane's a little bit weak here, which is fine. It lets me know that there's some damage that needs to be taken care of. So I'm gonna start snipping out the top left corner up here. So I'm gonna start taking out this, and then I'll work my way into this other stuff. What I can do, and I need to do, is this guy's a priority, so I'm gonna make him P. So you go 1, 2. Then this is another. This is like a global, and this is an industrial. So you want to target the most powerful tower next. This is where knowing how strong your towers are. Go there, and then you want to go double. Okay. You got time. You got time. This tank won't take damage here. You got time. 1, 2. Send it in. 1, 2. Send this one in as well. Okay. And they want to rally here. Okay, we got a heavy tank. I'll send in this weak plane here. It'll kill him, and it'll turn around on one of these buildings on the outskirts. That's very smart. And then the same thing here. We're gonna wait for this tower is gonna get dropped by this guy. Yep. And then what you do is you 1, 2, 1, 2 this guy right here. Okay. And now we have one plane left. I mean, he's weak. I'm gonna hold on to him. Double plane this guy. He's gonna die instantly. Rally on this guy. And now we're at a position where we can clean up here. Watch how much damage this thing gets dealt. Bam, instantly. See, I love bazookas for that. So he's got British guys, so British are gonna come out of here. So I'm gonna wait until the plane turns around and then send us in. Oh, I should have gone and killed it instantly. I don't usually change their pathing like that, but okay, that's fine. Okay, now we need to find something to speed rally on. There you go. I was trying to see how much damage the farms took from 2 planes. Should have sent 1. All I would have needed. Save 2 just in case I missed something. Nope, battle's over. This is so good. So he's got heavy tank MK4s coming out, and I don't know what's going to spawn from the town center, so here's what I'm willing to take a risk on. What do you have in your town center? Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. 2 heavy tank MK4s, I can't handle that, but this is a good base, I want to hit it, so I'm going to drop a decoy. Drop 2 tanks like this, and look at this. This is what happens. You see how beautiful that decoy works, right? Not great? That's great. And so then I'm gonna send 2 for this, 2 or 1-1. And then I think I'm gonna send in another one for this guy here. You guys don't take a shot. Yeah, you do. Okay, that's fine. 1 shot is better than nothing. It's fine. I mean, one. Sorry. One. Wait. No, wait. 1 shot is worse than nothing. Never mind. I'm so bad. I'm not thinking correctly. All right. So we look at this base. He's got these anti-airs here, and they're just a pain in the butt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna walk in. Just okay. Walk in right here with the because we have health on these planes. We got a lot of hit points left. Walk through the base like it's yours, right? Send 2 planes in, boom, gone. The next thing that I worry about is I'm gonna kill this guy here, just because I don't want him to spawn. He's a pain in the butt. I didn't think it'd send 3 planes. I thought it was gonna take 3 planes because I don't have any damage. That's gonna take 2 here. Send 2 in for this guy. Okay. A nice little speed rally here. Always do speed rally, always, always. Look at the health of these tanks. They're surviving. They're alive. So you go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Boom. That's it. GG. Just kill the whole base. So then what we gotta worry about now is we got this tower down here. 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Oh, I dare you to spawn, bro. Go ahead. Oh, am I gonna kill these guys on the way back? I think I kill 1. Yeah, at least 1. Okay, this redot deals damage, so I gotta make sure he dies. So this guy here, I should be able to rally on him. Yeah. Oh no, okay, that was bad. I thought I would kill him there. Rip. 3. See, I'm still unsure of the damage sometimes because I don't actually play against these kinds of buildings a lot. And so now we just have this amazing place where we've just killed the whole base. The decoy has to be dropped up here, because that's a lot of damage for 2 of your tanks to take. So either you drop a decoy or you're going to end up dropping a heal. And the thing is, I run 4 decoys and 2 heals, so I have more decoys to use than I have heals. I would prefer to use heal for something that's not as easy to predict, like a landmine. That's something that just, like, it happens. It's not like I run with a crab tank or a spy all the time, right? So it's a lot easier to decoy that, because I know that a decoy will give my tanks more survivability in that position than dropping a heal and then they hit a landmine, then I have to drop another heal. And then I have no heals left. I mean, I only had 1 anyways, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that's the way I think. Instantly double this guy. And then what I'm looking to do is I'm going to see if I can send 1 for these 2 just to see how much. Nope, I can't. I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, I won't be able to. That's fine. I wanted to see. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2. I'm going to drop 2 here as well. I'm going to speed rally. Okay, and now to show off a little bit of what we got to worry about this guy now. His range is about here. So I'm going to plane this guy, and then I'm going to plane this guy, and then make sure that this guy's sabotage bit, so I don't have to take too much damage from the for the return trip there. Okay. Now what we've got is we've got the left side here, so we got this guy will take 2 planes. This will take 2 planes, so I have to focus these 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 right here, because this will take 1. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to rally like usual. And now you're in a position where you can kill this guy and you can kill this guy. So this will take 2 planes and this will take 1. Right? So 1, 1, 2. This guy will take 2. There you go. You're set up perfectly. Just made it through this base. Wonderful. The heavy tanks can honestly, like with the Leo sets they have right now, can just deal with everything, which is fine with me. Now we gotta focus on the factories. So I'm gonna drop a guy here. Let's do what's in this factory. Don't drop near the barracks, because that would be okay. 1, 2, 3. You're dead. Thank you. Okay. I don't want to drop infantry just yet, because I know that there's stuff that can kill my. I'm gonna go in for this guy here. This will be good. Yep. Then go in for this guy here, and then drop for you. There you go, effective cleanup. There you go, wonderful.